My girlfriend sent me a breakup text, but I was sitting right next to her when she sent it. We were watching a movie on her couch, her head on my shoulder, my arm around her waist. The perfect Sunday night after dating for 8 months. Then my phone buzzed. I glanced down and saw a text from Mia, the same Mia whose hair was touching my neck. The message said, "I think we should break up. I've been feeling distant and I need space. Please don't contact me." I read it 3 times. My brain couldn't process it. I looked at Mia. Her phone was face down on the coffee table. She was watching the screen like nothing happened. I didn't say anything. I just stared at that text, heart pounding, trying to understand how my girlfriend sent me a breakup message while literally cuddling me. I pulled up the message again. Sent at 8:47 p.m. I checked the time. 8:48 p.m. She hadn't touched her phone in over an hour. I played it cool for the rest of the night, kissed her goodbye, told her I loved her. She said it back with that same smile she always had. But the second I got home, I started digging. I screenshotted the text, checked the phone number, verified it was definitely her contact. Then I noticed something. The period after space was different. Mia always used 2 spaces after periods. Old habit from typing class. This message had single spaces throughout. Small detail, but it screamed wrong. Someone else wrote this. Someone who had access to her phone or her number. I spent the whole night going through every possibility. Did she get hacked? Was this some sick prank? But who would want to break us up badly enough to spoof her number? The next morning, I didn't mention the text. I acted completely normal when I picked her up for breakfast. But I watched everything. Her phone habits, who she talked to, how her friends looked at me. That's when I noticed Dominic, Mia's childhood friend who I'd always thought was a little too comfortable around her. He kept texting her during breakfast. Every time a notification popped up, she'd smile before putting her phone away. When she went to the bathroom, I did something I'm not proud of. I grabbed her phone. Face ID was locked, but I could see the preview. The last message from Dominic said, "Did he say anything yet? This is taking forever." My hands went cold. I memorized the timestamp and put the phone back exactly where it was. I didn't confront her. Not yet. I needed proof. So I did something crazy. I told Mia I had a work emergency and dropped her home early. Then I drove to my buddy Terrence's place. He works in cybersecurity and owes me about 15 favors. I showed him the text, explained the spacing thing, told him about Dominic's message. Terrence ran some checks and found it. The breakup text came from a spoofing app. Someone paid $10 to send a message that looked like it came from Mia's number. The IP address traced back to a coffee shop 3 blocks from Dominic's apartment. I felt sick. This wasn't just about breaking us up. Dominic wanted me to ghost her. He wanted me to leave without explaining, so he could swoop in and comfort her. The text wasn't meant to end our relationship. It was meant to end me. I planned everything carefully. That Friday, Mia invited me to her birthday dinner. Small gathering at her favorite restaurant. Dominic would be there, of course. He always was. I showed up early, talked to her parents, played the perfect boyfriend role. Then during dessert, when everyone was relaxed and happy, I stood up. I told Mia I had a birthday surprise. I pulled out my phone and asked if anyone knew what a spoofing app was. The table went quiet. Dominic's fork stopped halfway to his mouth. I explained how someone used one to send me a fake breakup text from Mia's number, how the message had single spaces instead of her signature double spaces, how the IP address traced to a very specific neighborhood. I looked directly at Dominic, the same neighborhood where someone asked Mia, "Did he say anything yet? This is taking forever." His face went white. Mia's eyes went wide, then slowly turned to him. Dominic tried to laugh it off, but his voice cracked. He stammered something about misunderstandings, but Mia wasn't stupid. She grabbed his phone right off the table, found the spoofing app still installed, and saw his search history. How to send anonymous texts. Does spoofing show up on phone records? How to comfort a friend after a breakup. Mia threw his phone at his chest and told him to get out. He tried to apologize, said he just wanted a chance with her, that I wasn't good enough. Her dad stood up so fast his chair fell backward. Dominic practically ran out of the restaurant. Mia cried into my shoulder for 10 minutes while her mom called him every name in the book. 3 months later, we're still together, and Dominic's blocked on everything.